In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friends. This is Pinky.
And this is Priyanka.
And we're here to call out all things PakeAsPuck.
Oh, sorry. I lost my breath.
What? You lost your breath?
I know. It happens.
Girl, you need to come on a hot girl, tired woman walks with me.
I want to.
I wish you lived closer.
I know. I think we would.
I'd wake your ass up at 7 a.m. just to go for the walk.
My ass is already up.
Oh, God. What is wrong with you people and waking up so early?
They're such crackheads.
They are crackheads.
They go to sleep so late and they wake up so early. But anyways.
No, my body has just been naturally waking up early, which is terrifying me. Like, I don't know who this person is.
But you don't have to wipe anybody's ass so you can go for a walk. That's nice.
I know. I like my walks. I do like my walks.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared of what's going to happen when it gets cold outside.
I have to stick around and make sure nobody dumped milk anywhere.
Horrible.
Nobody just is sitting in their shit.
They're always sitting in their shit.
That's the phase.
I don't know how you do it.
That's just the phase I'm in.
Here.
You did it.
I did.
I'm going through it now. It's okay.
I chose to block it out. And then when people ask me, like, you'll get through it.
We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Or you could just send the little one here and hope that I don't kill him.
He loves you.
I don't know how, because I'm not talking to him any differently.
I texted you about this, didn't I?
Yeah.
Something happened. He was like, oh, Pinky Masi would love this.
Oh, he got a new booster seat in the car.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, why would I love this?
Yes, he thinks about you all the time.
That's spectacular.
It's unrelated.
It's hilarious to me, though.
But he was telling the other one. He was just like, he's like, oh, Pinky Masi would love this.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why would she love your new car seat? Because she can also fit in it?
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's probably why. He'd be like, no, it's mine, get out. I'd be like, bro, no, mom bought it for me.
He thinks about you all the time.
And it's because I talk to their level.
Yeah.
I don't, like when we were going on that walk, I was like, bro, we need to.
They both kind of got along with you though, right? Like, even the older one's a little quiet.
Yeah, I think towards the end, he was like, all right, you're not that bad.
Yeah.
Because at the graduation party, you guys, they were doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Right, and so they weren't really. So my son asked, my older son, roommate number 2, he's like, why are you doing this ladies' night? And so I sat him down. I was like, think about your graduation party. He's like, okay. I was like, think about all of the aunties that were here that had children. He's like, okay. I was like, what were they doing? Besides occasionally talking to other adults, what was the majority of their time spent on? And he was like, taking care of their kids. Like, he said it so slowly.
Because he knew.
He knew. And I was like, bingo. This is the one night of the year where anybody who has kids that comes can actually enjoy themselves, because there's no kids to take care of, no significant other to make sure that they're okay. Like, not that they require that of us, but we just do it because, we love them and we want to make sure.
It's not even like, and I can say this about Neil, it's not like he doesn't help. And it's not even help. It's not like he doesn't do his share.
Right. But it's just the kids.
If the mom is there, the kids naturally just tend to gravitate towards the mom.
Yeah.
And the guys, if they're acknowledging it, they will step in and intervene. Like, okay, here, let's go do this or whatever. And they'll distract them away. But most of the time, if I'm in the picture, they just find me.
Yeah. No. And so once I explained it to him that way, then he was like, oh, yeah. I guess you're right. Right. You guys need you need a day. I was like, yeah, we need a week, but trying to get bitches to go on a ladies' trip is not happening.
Yeah.
So I can at least get everybody to commit to one day, and then we all just,
Yeah. A year in
Together.
advance.
Yeah.
My mom actually made the right call. She actually did something very positive.
Oh no! What did Betty do?
So last week I was working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and she has committed to helping out Thursdays and Fridays.
Right, which is why you took more clients.
Right. So she came Thursday, and then in between my events, I came home for those few hours just to kind of help out around the house, get caught up with things, whatever. I was like, I'm not too far away, I can go home. But in that time, the kids they stopped responding to my mom.
Yeah.
And started coming to me, and I got stuck doing a lot of the other stuff, which, again, I don't mind. I do that all the time anyway.
Right.
But then my mom, she said it. She's like, tomorrow, instead of coming here, just go to my house and go take a nap in between events. I was like,
what?
Right?
Get out of here, Betty.
And it was it clicked for her in that moment. I was just like, you're right. I am going to go to your house and take a nap. I didn't. I went shopping. But
But you did something relaxing.
I did something for myself. I hung out with my friend that was there too.
Yeah.
And I was like, You're right. I don't have to come home. They're taken care of.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to not overthink it.
So Betty came through this time.
She came through.
So I'll just savor the moment.
Yep.
So then, if something happens
Yep.
when it happens in the future, unfortunately,
Yep.
just remember that she does have her bright moments, even though they're few and far between.
Yep.
All right, you have a grind your gungees?
Yeah, I have a couple of them.
Let's
There's
do
a couple
it.
good ones.
Let's just maybe this whole segment is the whole episode is grind your gungees. Just sitting here bitching about it.
So recently, I think it happened 2 days in a row. When I opened up the TikTok app, I don't know. This isn't a grind your gungie, but
If it's making you laugh, no.
there's all like animal videos, and like one was an elephant taking a shit,
Oh my god.
and Neil's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, I don't know why, but my algorithm is confused as fuck. And
How did you do that?
just showing me weird like
did you
safari videos.
Did you type in the search how to make your kids stop pooping since
No.
yours poop so much?
No, I don't do that kind of research on TikTok.
I don't
but
know.
my kids do like funny dog videos.
Oh, yeah.
But that's it. That's dogs getting zoomies
Yeah.
or like running and
Or
into
talking in
things.
the silly voices. And
Right. I did not look up anything along those lines.
Which
but
is like elephant pooping? That's astronomical.
constant.
That's like huge.
I was watching it.
Ew.
And I was just like, what is happening?
Were you high at the time? I think you were high.
No,
So is your algorithm different when you're
it
high?
was just
versus when
bogus,
you're not
and
high?
it's one of those things where it's like it popped up, and then you just like can't not look at it.
No, you can't. Yeah.
And so I binged, because I looked at it for more than 3 seconds.
That was like, oh my god, that's the same thing that happened to me when I was on Pornhub, and and I was scrolling to be like, okay, let's see if assist, and then I'm scrolling, and you know how like on YouTube they have like the thumbnail that gets your attention.
Yeah.
So this thumbnail that they decided to use to get our attention was this woman's booty hole, and it was so big.
You told me about this.
Yes,
yeah.
and I was
you can't not like
and
be
I was
curious.
just like, ew, like I paused scrolling, like I was scrolling up, and I paused, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because and then immediately, because I'm not gonna lie, I was so high when I saw that, and immediately what I saw that big ass booty hole was, what happens if she has diarrhea? Like, because I get the nervous diarrhea, so and like
It's like the Hoover Dam.
right, and like you can't booty clench that. Like it was huge. Like I was just like, you could fit a whole corn on the cob through there.
Oh my god! Stop.
We were sharing about disgusting things. I'm just kidding.
It's okay. Well, speaking of disgusting, then.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
This is gonna be
this was a
great.
couple weeks ago. So, Neil, I noticed that the body wash was empty in our shower.
Wait, is this your hot take?
It could turn into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our hot take.
So, the body wash was empty in our shower, and I was in a mood. I had to get my period, like
Something,
whatever.
yeah.
Something needed to happen, but I was in a mood. So I left the body wash in the shower. I'm like, it's empty, whatever. I step out and I have my own stash. It's
Right.
okay. So I got some,
Right.
and I wanted to see how this is marriage wars.
It is.
Right? Like
It is.
that one TikToker was like, how hard is it? This
Very
is
hard.
You're at war.
So how long has it been since this empty soap container?
I
has
think
been
it was
in the
there for
bathroom?
like about a couple weeks, and then he finally came and asked me. He's like, "Babe, I don't think we have any more body wash in the house." I was like, "Did you look in the laundry room? Like we have some storage in there."
Yeah.
I was like, "It's either there or it's underneath your vanity because I keep stuff in there." He's like, "No, I think we're out." I'm like, "Okay, what can we do to solve that problem?"
Yeah, like you also have a driver's license and access to a vehicle with a credit card. You also can go and get your own getting body wash.
Right.
Okay.
So I added it to like the Target pickup order, and I'm like, we have body wash. We have body.
That's-
But it makes me
too
wonder.
bad. No.
It makes me wonder.
Well, what was he doing?
What
those
were you
weeks?
doing those weeks?
Was he using Dove soap bar on his balls?
There's nothing else in there.
Was
in
he
the
using
shower.
shampoo? Was he using your shampoo?
Oh.
Did you smell him? You should have sniff tested him just to see.
I'm good, dude. When you're about to get your period, You're kind of fucked up. That's
Yeah,
The
yeah.
last thing I want to do is try to sniff on you.
No. Not if he's not realizing the body wash is empty.
Right. I was like,
Yo, but you're so nice about it though. Like I have not.
that's nice.
Well, yes, purchasing it for him and putting it in the cart.
It's purchasing for us. I mean, we
No,
need
but
a body wash.
no.
Okay.
I don't purchase his underwear. I don't purchase his socks. I don't purchase his deodorant, and I don't purchase his body wash, or any type of.
But I both use the body wash. I'm with you on the socks, underwear, and this and that. Well, you should be able to go through
So
it.
he likes the body wash that you use.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we have separate.
He doesn't have like a man specific one or
Yeah, I know.
anything like that. And
He likes that Old Spice bullshit,
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit there opening up every single one to see what I like smells good. I'm like, I'm not sniffing you, just like you're not
he just
sniffing
uses the
him.
same one.
Yeah. No, we don't.
He smells like spring.
Somebody has to because the bunnies ate your lilies. So
Mm-hmm.
that's horrible. Horrible.
So yeah, that happened, and it just made me wonder, like, are guys like that?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yes. It's not even that. It's just sometimes it's a lot of simple things. It's like, well, because I've noticed this numerous times, okay? And in the beginning, when I started posting, I did make a photo series. So throughout the day, I took a picture of all the things that he does. That has been, like, I noticed it, and I finally started taking pictures of it. And the first thing, I'll take you through his day. The first, obviously, you go to the bathroom when you get up, right? And he wants to see what the weather is like outside. So instead of opening the shade, he just does a peep. And so now only one slot is like vertical versus the others, and it drives me insane every time. And I have to flick it to fix it because it's that one man, like, you know, what's different out of the four from Sesame Street? And it's that fucker right there that's different. And I don't know if he's doing it because he wants to see the weather or he wants to see if our neighbors are awake behind us. Because he's like an old man.
Old man.
That's
yeah.
what he is. My husband. He wears the socks that are
That's like
high.
classic.
Yeah, like peeping Tom, right? So that's the first thing. And then the other thing that they do, I know a lot of husbands do this, or a lot of significant others. There's always one out of the group, right? Out of the duo. He will take the whole stack of bowls down to get one bowl and walk away. And I'm just like,
Earlier today,
did you not know where these go? You took them down?
we're dealing with a potential illness. So like,
What does that mean?
right? Like no, like
Is
you know,
someone dying?
man flu shit. You know?
Man flu.
So like,
Like the swine
there's been
flu.
all the storms.
Right.
And we both woke up this morning feeling oddly congested, potential allergy type situation, right? But you fucking do it. But Neil just looks like he's on his deathbed.
Of course.
And he's got a sad face, like moping around.
He's dying.
I saw him reach for the Dayquil, and I was like, seriously? And he's just like, yeah, I like actually feel cold right now. And he had a hoodie on. So he's just sad. And I'm like, God, it's so hard to be around you.
He's a sad, sick man.
Suck it up.
Oh my God.
It's really hard.
Oh my God.
But then I made dinner. I asked him, I was like, well, you know, I'm going to go hang out with Binky tonight. So, like, what can I do to help before I leave? And he's like, if you could just at least have, like, the dinner part ready, I'll feed the kids. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Oh my God.
Which I don't mind. We keep it simple.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's fine. I'm able to work through the congestion, you know?
Right.
And he ate. Me and him were sitting next to each other. He ate, and I think he was going to go shower or he was going to go do something. And he just left the plate there and, like, walked away, just sad, mopey, walked away. And I pick it up, I'm like, oh, boy, this is your house.
Yeah.
Put it in the sink.
Yeah, I had to throw the dish away from dinner because he used a paper plate because we made burgers because I was like, whenever we go away, we try to eat as much of the food in the fridge, right? And so with the four of us not being home the next couple of days, I was like, let's get rid of, and so he's like, oh, let's have turkey burgers. I bought this bread. So I was like, okay, cool. And so he, first of all, only eats half of a burger. I'm like, what? And then the other, roommate number 3 eats the other half. And then he leaves this plate on the table and just walks. I was like, what? And I think what happened was when I came home, so I went to go drop Nacho off to his girlfriend's house. And because his girlfriend, he's got a girlfriend. Her name's Amy. Okay. Like, they love each other. He got excited yesterday when I was like, Nacho, are you going to go see Amy tomorrow? And he started wagging his tail.
Oh.
So he knows who Amy is, okay, because they're the same size.
That's really cute, though.
And so I'm like, we're getting stuff ready, and he knows because he sees the suitcases. He knows something's going on. And so he sees me getting his bag ready, and he's going apeshit crazy. And what's it called? I couldn't. So I grabbed what I was able to find, and I was like, oh, his water bowl's outside because we've been sitting on the front porch a lot, and his water bowl was outside. So if he gets hot, he could just drink it. So I was gonna grab it, but he left. Like, he was so excited. He ran to the van and was waiting. He's like, let's go. And I was just, bah! And so I forgot the water bowl. And then I come home and my husband's eating. And I was like, where's his water bowl? I cannot find his water bowl. It's not on the front porch. So then he finished eating and then got up to go find it. And I think in that,
Yeah.
he forgot the dish. But I was like, bro, man, come on. Like,
Yeah.
there's a million things to do right now.
Constant.
Like, granted, I decided to lay down for a little bit instead of the million things, but you also decided to have, like, sporadic like batting practice with him, with roommate number 3, and then you decided to go work out in the garage for a little bit with him, and then you decided to do catching with him. I was like, what? These 3 things have nothing to do with the fact that we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
And this is what you're choosing to do right now. Like, that's another one. They always, you see it on the Ticking Talks where everybody's like, yeah, we have a party, but of course right now is the perfect time to clean the gutters. And it's just like, no one's looking at the gutters, bro. What are you doing?
Totally random.
Like, constantly. It happens all the time.
No.
I don't know how people deal with it.
I mean, we deal with it.
But I think I deal with it better now because of weed. Of weed. That's what it is.
I'm so happy you joined the bandwagon.
I'm a late in life. I know.
It's okay.
But it's okay.
It's okay. I always said that it made me a better mom.
Yeah. Yeah. I said that on the podcast yesterday because they were like, what do you think has helped you to kind of be how you are now, like a little bit more chiller? And I was like, in all honesty, weed. And like, I don't like, I mean,
things just aren't as serious anymore.
Yeah, like that things, and I can guarantee you that if I had like taken a couple hits of my vape, that woman this morning,
Probably you would have gone unfazed.
yeah, like I wouldn't have, like I was literally shaking after the encounter in the grocery store because that's how mad I was. I was like, how fucking dare you? Like,
Yeah.
just be humble, just take accountability.
She's not worth your energy.
No,
but
I
you
know,
that.
and,
You know
and
that.
yeah, but I'm kind of scared of getting to the point where like I don't want to be one of those people that has to wake up and hit a bong, just to like
No.
get throughout the
I
day.
don't think you'll be that.
I don't think so either, but I think that's how we have to deal with it.
Well, I mean, on a serious note, there's also the other side of like
I can't take antidepressants.
weed is great and all, but if you create a dependency to it, you're no different than an alcoholic then, right?
Yeah.
And so then you're going to start to have those. It'll be hard, but you're going to have those types of conversations with yourself too. Is like, well, how am I relying on something else?
Well, after that one time, remember that like we were recording, and then I was like, I need.
Oh yeah.
I think I hit the 5th wall or something. I hit something.
In your defense, it
was not a good time.
You were having a really, really bad string of days.
Yeah.
And I don't think you did that on purpose. It all hits differently.
Yeah.
Because you could have the same dosage in a different form and it likely wouldn't affect you.
Right, which is why I was so scared afterwards, because
Right.
I was like, this is how much I take on a normal basis.
It was a different form. It was something you weren't used to. It hit you differently,
Yeah.
so cut yourself some slack.
I know, but
okay.
I'm like, use that as a lesson learned.
No, it's
you know?
okay. It happens.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Look at all these varying topics that we talk about. This is
We
spectacular.
haven't seen each other in a while.
I know. This is great. Okay, you want
I
to
say
close
we
it?
wrap it.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do it. Go ahead.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. This was our episode for this week. A little bit all over the place, but hopefully you guys are watching your bodies. If you have any comments, topic ideas, leave them down below, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye. Spectacular. 3 for 3.